so well he came
This
to
is gonna be
life.
such a weird one.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Such a
Okay. I think I know who I'm gonna pick.
Hold on, I gotta reset everything here.
This is a really stupidly fun game.
Yeah, I'm very aware. The first time me and Robbie played it, we were like, "Oh my god, this is actually great."
This is a fucking brilliant idea. I think if we just do another reverse. Well, I'm trying to think how we can do this. Is there a combination here where there will be thing? Because I know I've never guessed for Riley.
I've never asked
Riley,
for
who?
Nick.
Okay,
I've
so
asked for Matt and Rob, I think.
okay, so we will go. Yeah. So I'll ask for Riley. Riley. Okay, how the fuck are we gonna do this? We could just do. I don't know how do we want to do this? Have you asked for Matt? Really?
Just
It
asked
just
for Matt.
was.
Yes. Okay. We can just go down the line where I'll ask for Matt. Matt will ask for
Yeah.
Riley. Riley will ask for me. That'll work.
All right, let's get this sucker into paint.
Yeah. All right, let me start thinking of a question.
This time we're gonna be in the airport, boys.
The airport.
Oh, we're gonna be in the airport. Sure. Oh, did you use like a random generator thing?
Nope, I just picked something.
Okay, fair
Out
enough.
of my mind.
Okay, sure. Okay. All right, Matt.
Wait, let me pick. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
All right.
Let's say
got a person.
okay. Your person has arrived to the airport. Like
Yeah.
slightly. Like we're talking like 5 minutes late to the airport.
Okay.
How is this person reacting? Are they like in full blown like fucking panic mode?
Oh
or
yeah,
are they
they're
like
fucking flipping out, dude.
they are flipping out? Okay.
Except they're not like they're it's rage. It's less.
It's anger. Like they're pissed at like the
Yeah,
person
yeah.
that's
It's
really in
less.
front of
It's
them.
less like
Dude,
frustration and being upset. It's fucking rage, dude.
Gotcha. Okay. That will definitely cross. Holy shit, Bernard. What the? That's definitely. No. Maybe. I don't think so. No. Okay. Actually, no. I think that guy could be it.
All right, Riley.
Yep, I'm ready.
If you're like boarding a flight and
Yep.
you see this person getting on said flight,
Yep.
are you sketched out? Do you see this person and you're like, that's I don't like that.
No.
Or are you just kind of you're just kind of chilling?
Yep. I wouldn't see this guy or girl as a potential threat.
So it's not Dracula.
Yeah, I think that gets rid of Dracula.
I didn't even see him on there. Shit.
I think that gets rid of Jack. Jack looks creepy.
I would argue it might get rid of Gavin. Gavin looks like the type of guy that's like, he's hiding
Yeah,
something.
Gavin looks a little weird. Michael looks a little sketchy.
I don't know. Michael just looks like a fucking angry teenager.
Alfred creeps me the fuck out.
He does. His one is with his
Same
face
thing with
is chipped
Bernard.
up.
I'm sketched out by Bernard too.
Bernard is like some fucking Soviet bloc leader, right?
Fucking Stalin.
He like he was like the commander of like the siege of like the defending side of the siege of like Stalingrad. He was like, just keep running at them. They will run out the bullets eventually.
All right, Nick, or Riley, you're asking Nick.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. This person, they're going on a week-long trip, and
Yep.
they're flying somewhere. So they head to the airport, and they're at baggage. They're checking their baggage in or whatever. So that way they can get on the flight. How many bags are they checking in for this 1 week trip? Is it like 10 or is it like 1?
That's a good question. Okay. my assumption would be it'd be like 1 or 2 bags for themselves, and then they've got one bag that is weirdly large. Like
1 or
you
2
go,
bags
okay,
for themselves.
it's like one of these. It's like, okay, this is probably like clothes and like other belongings. Maybe you've got another one for like a laptop or whatever. And then you look at one and you go, what the fuck is in that? Like, what could there possibly be in that in there, right? That's kind of how I imagine it.
Okay. So they've got 1 or 2 bags for themselves, and then they got just one bag that's weirdly shaped that's clearly going to be searched.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Hmm.
Okay. Mm, mm. Oh God. How am I gonna ask them that? Hmm. All right, Matt. I got one.
Yeah.
Your person, their bag goes through security and it's flagged,
Yeah.
right? Like
Flagged.
the metal detector went off. Why did
Uh-huh.
it go off?
Why did it go off?
Why did the metal detector go off? What's in that bag that shouldn't be there?
What's in that bag? That's a good question. So what's gonna happen, right? Okay, this guy is gonna go through the metal detector,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's gonna blame it on his belt.
Yep.
He's gonna take out the belt,
Gotcha.
and then he's gonna walk through the metal detector again, and it's gonna go off. He's gonna
Yes,
blame it on
is.
his watch. He's gonna
Yep.
blame it on his watch. He's gonna take out the watch. He's gonna take off all this jewelry and shit, and he's gonna put it in a bag, put it in the thing, and he's gonna walk through, and it's gonna go through again, and it's still gonna go off. And you're gonna find out that it's because he's got like an airsoft gun, right? So it keeps like his it's not him that's setting off the thing. It's his backpack, he's like got his backpack back, and he's walking through the thing, and it's setting it off, and he's flipping out because it's supposed to not actually be, like
Yeah. Okay.
So
That definitely
everyone in
narrowed it
the
down.
airport is now super sketched out because this guy's been walking back and forth between the metal detector like
Yeah.
16 times, and they pull what looks like a gun out of this guy's bag.
Gotcha, but it's like an airsoft. It's like a BB
Yeah.
gun or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's not actually a real gun, but it's close enough that everyone in the airport is like, okay.
How could you possibly have thought you could bring that?
Right, exactly.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay.
Okay.
Riley,
Yes.
how many times on this flight does your person get up to try and use the bathroom?
That's a good question. I'm thinking minimum 3 times. Oh, and by the way, just for clarification, minimum 3 times, and they are definitely sitting in the window seat.
Okay. All right. So we're leaving all the old guys in.
Oh my God. Fuck.
And we'll leave in Kevin too. Kevin seems like the type of guy to do that.
Oh, Kevin.
Guy who's still weirding me out is the Robert guy, man. Jesus Christ, this guy's got the
Robert-
biggest chin in the world.
If you look at Alfred, Alfred is 98% chin. His mouth is right underneath his mustache.
I think Robert's got more chin.
Maybe more width of his chin.
Okay.
All right. Fucking. What am I gonna ask Nick here? So last time he was the guy who had 2 bags and then a weird shaped bag.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. All right. This is a good question. So your guy gets where he's going. Maybe he's coming home. And he finally gets home from his trip. And he walks outside. Is he taking a cab? Did he park a car? Is someone picking him up from the airport? What's going on?
That's a really good question. He's getting picked up by someone, but like it's not like a family member or like a friend. It's probably like a coworker or something.
Okay.
Because like I'm imagining he's getting off of this and immediately going back to work. Like
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Like this guy, he gets off the plane. He's like, I got this. I've learned stuff. Like I assume like at the airport, he's like, Rick, I got it. Meet me at the airport. You gotta take me back to to work.
Something's come up.
Something's up. I've got a brilliant idea.
All right. Okay.
It's like, Christ, Rick, it's like fucking Saturday. What the hell do you want? Like, come on, man.
Okay. All right. I've knocked a few people off the list.
Okay. Yeah. From what you described, I can only imagine your person is a real piece of shit on the plane. I imagine is annoying everyone. How is you? How are they doing so?
So it's less like actively being annoying and
Mhm.
more like you look over at this person and they're staring at you and you don't know how long it's been happening. and then you're like, okay,
Oh, no.
okay. You're like, okay, that's whatever. Maybe he would just happen to be looking over here. So 15 minutes later, you look at this guy again, and he's still staring at you, and you're like, what the fuck is happening?
Fuck.
It's more of a psychological torture.
I'm down to 3 people, and they all are staring at my soul. There's one that might be like less so. Like all right. I think I'm gonna knock Joshua off because his eyes don't look malicious. So I'm down to Jack, Jacob, and Joshua. I think I'm gonna knock Joshua off because his eyes aren't malicious, you know. Jacob looks like he's gonna fucking kill you, and Jack looks like he's about to board this fucking plane. Like he's fucking about to take control of this. Okay.
All right, Riley. So if you're sitting next to this person on a flight,
Yes.
what's bothering you about them? You know, like, do they smell funny? Are they trying to talk to you all the time? Like, what's their problem that makes them a shitty seatmate?
It's a combination of 2 things. Well, it could be. I would put it this way: it could be 2 things depending on the flight.
Okay.
If it's like a short to medium flight, then absolutely they are trying to talk to me about whatever they can because they are so bored.
Right.
But if it's a longer flight, then they have fallen asleep and they are snoring so loud that the person 10 rows up is annoyed. Like it's so bad.
All right, I'm left with 4. No, 3. Left with. All right.
Okay. 2 bags and a weird bag. What was the other question I asked? He's headed straight back to work. His coworker's picking him up, and he's headed straight back to work.
He's got a brilliant idea. It doesn't matter that it's Saturday. He's going right back.
Okay. All right. So your guy, he's headed out for a business trip. He's come back to the airport. He's headed out for a big business trip. He's got a big meeting coming up. He's flying to like China from California. It's gonna be a long fucking flight. It's gonna be like 12-hour flight or whatever. I don't know how long it takes to get to China. So it's like an overnight thing. Is he gonna like sleep for? He's gonna try to get like a full 8 hours.
No. This guy.
Or is he gonna like sleep in intervals? Is he not gonna sleep at all?
This guy. I imagine. I feel like he's probably gonna be doing a lot of work on the flight. Like he's gonna be like doing a lot of. He's gonna be. Would he sleep? I don't think this guy I think uses Adderall a little bit to like help him get through everything.
Sure.
I don't think this guy's sleeping that often. You know, he might. You know what? Here's what I can say. He will sleep immediately getting on the plane. He's asleep. He'll sleep for like an hour. Do some weird ass work on the laptop where, like, if you peek over, you can't really tell what the fuck he's doing. Like, he's not in Excel. He's not in anything like obvious. He's in like some weird ass coding language, doing something, analyzing some bullshit data somehow, and then like. You look at his watch, go, okay, it's 2 hours until it's like 3 hours until this conference, and we'll out. He will immediately go to sleep, out, and then we'll wake up when the plane lands. And as soon as he wakes up, he has all the energy. He's gotten all his energy back, even though he's only slept for like a couple hours.
Okay. So he's working on the flight, and then he's maybe getting some quick shut.
He's taking a power nap.
Yeah, exactly.
Before the big meeting. Okay. Who's doing that? I don't think this guy does not give a shit about the meeting at all. God, I feel like I've gotten rid of my guy. I don't know.
Oh, no.
I don't think this guy gives a shit about the meeting either. This guy's just too happy. He doesn't even want to go to the meeting.
Maybe it's Dracula.
Maybe. Honestly.
The bud sucking competition. No.
All right, I've got like 4 or 5 left. I've got Ben, Gavin, Paul, Victor, Kevin, and Robert.
Okay. All right, Matt, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
You're like halfway through the flight, and
Yeah.
there's a kid behind your person, and he kicks the chair a couple times, right?
Yeah.
Your person responds, looks back to him, and says one sentence, and that's it. What is that
One sentence. Oh man, you're asking
sentence?
me.
Mhm. One
Hmm.
sentence, or it's either going to be like, or I guess you can do more than a sentence. It's just that it's not going to take the whole fucking flight of him, like,
Yeah.
unless
So this is like it's like an escalation. Like the first time he looks back and is like.
yeah. It's like time number 3, right?
So it's like the third time. So the first time he's
Yeah.
like he's looking back like really. The second time is like some middle fingers back there.
Yeah.
And the third time is like standing up and just full on like.
Fronting on him.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So it's not
I
like.
think I know who this person is. Okay. Okay. I might have a follow-up question next week.
You can ask him now. It's fine.
Okay. He's fronting, right?
Yeah.
Is your person like, is he all talk and no bite, or will this person literally like fucking throw this man out the plane?
Oh yeah, no, he's not threatening at all.
Oh, okay, got it. That was really helpful.
So
Okay.
this is the kind of guy who's like, who's sketchy, and he creeps you out a little bit.
But he's not.
He's not like
Physically.
Okay.
he's not. He's not like super
I,
threatening. Like you're looking at him, and you're like, I can take him,
I
or
have a
that
guess.
kid would beat him up. Yeah.
I have a guess. I think it's Jacob.
No, I can see why though.
Really? Because what you just said, I was gonna go with Jack originally, but Jack seems like the person that would
it's not
fucking
Jack.
throw
Jack
that
definitely
guy
would be
out of the
killing
plane.
people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jack would be
All right.
killing
I'll
people.
have to reassess a little bit then.
Jack looks like a terrorist.
Oh, maybe this person. Oh shit! I can't even see this person. Okay. Yeah, of course that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
All right, Riley.
Okay.
I have 4 people left, and they're all basically old men.
Oh shit, that might not. Okay.
Maybe.
I'm worried.
I don't know. Hard to tell. So if you're on the flight with this person, and they start up a conversation with you, what are they asking you? What are they talking about? Are they telling you like a story, like oh, I've been to such and such place before, or I've flown in a plane like this, or are they like digging in creepily into your personal life, or like are they normal?
You know those people that start talking to people when they're on like a train, and they talk to them about like, oh yeah, this train's got like such and such engine, and it was invented in 1956.
Yeah.
That's this guy with the plane. He's like, oh yeah, it's got the dual 747 engines and whatever the fuck. This guy is just talking and blabbing on to you about this forever. Forever.
So I'm thinking it might be Herman.
Okay.
Maybe.
Herman looks like a fuck. That seems like a good guess for that.
Victor is also on my list.
Because
Victor looks like a nightmare to sit next to. Okay.
Yeah, Joe looks like he would tell you like cop stories and give you way too much detail. Like he'd be using like the victim's like actual first name and shit. And it's like, Jesus Christ, guy, don't you have like any sort of confidentiality you have to go through?
The last question took Mario out of the running, but the plane thing has put Mario back in the running for me. All right, Riley, you can ask. No.
Yeah, go for it.
This guy's he's really all about his job. He's got this great idea. He's not sleeping much. All right. He's finally finished with work for a bit, He's decided he's going to take the wife and kids on a vacation. All right.
Okay.
So,
okay.
What I want to know is, how much control does he have over his family? I mean, are they just like the loudest, most obnoxious group of people now that his family's with them? Or does he has he instilled some fear in his kids? Like what's the deal there?
I think it's more the opposite. Is I imagine this person's significant other, like it's one of those things where he'll like start going on a tangent about something, and then she'll give him a look that is like, "I speak more about your fucking fish or whatever, and I will rip your head off." And he just goes, "Yes, sir."
Okay.
Like he'll constantly like start telling the kids like, "Oh yeah, this fish is like this is the blah blah fish," and then it's got like
The
3
blah
dorsal
blah.
fins.
He's
It's
trying
like
to
it's
be a
got 7
dad.
dorsal fins or whatever. Okay, and then the wife is like, "Jesus Christ, you and your fucking fish. Shut up, okay, Frank? We don't need to know everything about the fucking fish."
Okay. I feel like I've got it down to Paul or Kevin.
Let's see.
Is Gavin in the running? No, fuck Gavin. No, I don't think he knows shit about anything. Oh god.
Oh, Paul's a good guess, I think.
Yeah, but Paul's been on the radar for a while. He definitely seems like a good option.
Paul. Okay.
All right, Nick.
Yeah.
It's your,
Yeah.
your turn.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Let's say that your person is going to either a convention or some like work thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, what would be the name? Like, what convention is it? Like, name or like subject
Where are
matter
they
or
going to? So if they're on this plane to go somewhere,
to go specifically to like a convention or like some place with other,
yeah,
a group of similarly minded folk. What would it be?
yeah.
Doesn't need to be specific. It can be like
So
I don't know.
it's definitely like one of those conventions that thinks it's like super like counterculture or super like like super something that people haven't heard of, or like
Yeah,
it's like an in
yeah.
group. It's like, oh yeah, look at us, we're so tight, and then everyone's looking at them like, this has been around for years. You're not special. That's that's the vibe I get from this guy.
Is it okay? My guess would be Michael.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I don't know why the fuck I marked him off. Michael is the perfect representation of everything you said. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Riley, I think I might have marked off your guy. I don't know.
I think you did too, but I think there was a comment that I made that maybe I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have said something. I don't know.
Let's try one more and then I'll take a guess. So if you ask your person to like stop talking, are they like physically able to? Like, will they stop, or will they shut up for like 5 minutes and then just come right back to you?
I think that they'll stop, but they will be they'll be really upset. They'll not be they'll feel very hurt that you told them to stop.
Is
'Cause
it Eric?
they thought that they were no, it's not Eric.
Damn it.
My
Then I don't know.
my person was Luke.
Luke, where is Luke? Oh yeah, no, that checks out. That checks out. The blonde guy
Luke
next
is
to
like
Mario.
middle,
Yep.
like
Yeah,
third
that
blonde.
checks out.
Nope,
Wonder why I got rid of him.
I think it had to do with the old people thing, like the peeing
Yeah, I think
thing.
you mentioned
Maybe
something about being.
Oh, the
Yeah.
bathroom thing, maybe.
yeah, maybe I should have.
I also might have marked down that I would have been sketched out to see him on my flight.
Oh really?
Really?
Maybe.
I don't know, man. What the fuck is?
It probably was the bathroom thing.
Yeah, I can see the bathroom one being one. All right, Riley.
Now we got to figure out
Okay.
who the hell Nick is thinking of.
Oh god. Okay. All right. He's a dad that has no control over his kids because his wife is taking care of that.
Mhm.
He works really hard at his job. He gets hardly any sleep at all when he's on a flight for a big meeting.
Okay.
And when he goes on like a trip or whatever, he's got 2 bags and a weird bag with a weird shape that's obviously going to be checked because it's a weird suspicious ass shape.
It's like a dead body, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm. All right. So this guy works for some company. He's being sent on a business trip, just like before he's going to the big meeting.
Kind of. Yeah.
Is
Mhm.
is his company paying for first class, or do they just shove him in like the back row and coach and he just has to deal
Absolutely.
with that?
No, I don't think it's. Yeah, I don't think at least I'm thinking of, be able to afford that. Yeah, I would assume not.
He's in coach.
Mm-hmm.
Is he getting a meal?
What a good question. This guy, no, this guy is the type of guy, like, it's been, like, even if it's, like, a fucking 18-hour flight, you'll look over, this guy has had nothing to eat.
Okay.
He hasn't had anything to eat. He's barely, like, taking a sip of water, okay? And you don't know fucking how.
My guess is
Yep.
Paul, although I think I might be wrong.
No, do you want to know who it was?
Yeah, who was it?
It's Gavin.
Shit! He was on the dude. He was on the board in like the
Damn.
last 2 rounds. Oh,
Yeah.
damn! So
Gavin
close.
to me looks like a fucking mad
That's true.
scientist.
That's true.
Oh God, dang it!
I was
It's
kind
like
of hoping you'd
it's
ask
like
me, like, what type
you know
of
Gavin
invention.
has a job, but you don't know exactly what it is.
You know, well, I was really hoping
Yeah.
you'd ask, like, where is he going or whatever, because that would have been, like, some really weird convention for some scientific thing that you've never fucking heard of, and that after, like, 47 Google searches, you still have no clue what the fuck it is.
Oh my God.